In my opinion, Christopher Ward is probably the brand that gives you the most bang for the buck when it comes to their watches. Their dive watches, particular, their Trident series, is a series that I've grown to love over time. It's a balance of like this fine, refined design as well as a rugged, durable kind of workhorse of a watch. Now, the Trident is cool, but should you own more than just one? All right, guys, so what I have in my hands are two Tridents from Christopher Ward. One is the 600 Pro. And this is an older model, and I love it. And this is such a nice watch. I actually use it for my dress watch. With that being said, my Trident is now in the box. Not wanting to beat it up too much, I needed a summer dive watch that I could wear on the boat, fishing, at the beach, out running the trails of my Jeep, or you know, whatever, camping, fish, all the things. I wanted it to be kind of fun. So I got my hands on this Trident 300 light blue dial, light blue bezel. I thought this would be the perfect summer watch, and it is. Now there's two variants of this. This is the 42 millimeter dial, which is perfect for my wrist. It is a stainless steel case, 300 meters water resistance, and has the Sellita SW200-1 movement in it, which means it is built tough, it is built durable, and it can take a little bit of a beating. So don't be afraid to wear this thing out. To get a little more into the technical specs of this watch color is actually called pool blue. The watch itself, like I said earlier, is 42 millimeters around. Lug to lug is 49.3. The height is 11.5 millimeters, and it weighs 78 grams. Now, this Sellita SW200-1 movement does have a power reserve of 38 hours. It is a 26 joule movement. It has a date at the 6 o'clock and an anti-shock system kind of encases this movement to protect it from banging it around. The Expedition caseback is cool. You could check out the slightly decorated Christopher Ward rotor and the movement, but my personal preference, I like a stainless steel caseback. I specifically like when you engrave cool things along with the specs of the watch in that caseback. This variant does come on a quick release stainless steel bracelet. The clasp is a ratcheting clasp with a little micro adjustment in there. What that micro adjustment is actually for is not just when your fat wrists get all swollen in the summertime, but when you wear your dive watch over a wetsuit, sometimes you need to make it a little bit bigger to allot for that 1, 2, 3 millimeter thickness of the wetsuit. So they give you a little micro adjustment so you can expand this bracelet to fit over top of that, and you still got great visibility on your watch. To give it that 300 meter water resistancy, there is a screw down crown and a screw down case back. The crystal is an anti-reflective sapphire crystal. Now the bezel on this does have a ceramic insert, and man, it is a smooth bezel. I've only had experience with probably 3 different versions of Christopher Ward dive watches, and all of the bezels are amazing. There's really no play in them, and listen to this sound. It is super smooth too when you're turning it. I think the coin edge on this bezel makes it easy to grab. It is a little bit thin because it tapers for the styling of the watch, but I think that what you add in design, you don't necessarily lose in usability. The bezel is very nice on this watch. Now, if you're a fan of Christopher Ward watches, you probably already know about the Trident lineup. And you could get the geeky tech specs on that watch if you're not familiar with them on their website. But this watch right here, for me, is all about that colored dial and that colored bezel. Now, the pool blue color of the dial and the bezel is a lot of fun. It screams springtime, summertime, and it grabs a lot of attention on your wrist. But I do think that this variant or this color dial would look amazing with a matte black bezel. I just think it'd be super cool. There isn't that variant available now, but you never know. Maybe. I did manage to dress this watch up on this bracelet for Easter. I wore it just with some nicer clothes, and it does look nice. But if you ask my personal opinion, I think that this watch needs to be on a colored match strap, or maybe a white silicone strap, or even a gray NATO style strap. Now this strap specifically is a little small for the watch, but I did want to put it up against the watch so you can kind of see what it would look like if you changed out the bracelet to like the NATO style strap. I do not have the colored match silicone or rubber band for this, but I would love to get it, as well as a white one, like I said. And probably 90% of the time, it's going to be on the rubber strap. I would probably rotate this in just for like a casual onshore kind of a look. And if I were to dress this watch up for like an Easter Sunday with the fam, it would definitely move back to the bracelet. I thought the color of this dial might be a little too, I'll say, playful to be taken as a serious watch on my wrist. But once I put it on, I really, really like it a lot. You can find this watch and the entire catalog of Christopher Ward's watch lineup on their website, christopherward.com. Keep an eye out for their short film. It is worth a watch. See what I did there?